Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I'm Justin Block, and today we're doing a Selection Sunday special. I have a special guest on the show today who will be on the show shortly. His name is Greg Vazone, and he's the Tri-State bracket boy. He's a good friend of mine, and he's probably the most well-informed person about the NCAA tournament and the processes and Selection Sunday that I know. So he'll be on shortly, and right now I'm going to talk some Duke basketball and their prospects for the tournament, because I am a Duke fan just because I just like watching them play. In seasons past, the problem with Duke was their lack of big men. They would get killed on the boards just about every single game, and they would have to rely on perimeter shooting to win. This year, it's not the case. They have the Plumlee brothers and Brian Zoubek to provide big men depth. They no longer get killed on the boards. The problem is that the Plumlee brothers, nor Zoubek, has any offensive skill set. The Duke really lacks a big post presence on the offensive side of the ball, which is such a problem because they can't feed the ball to the post like other teams would and get a nice easy layup or have their big men post a guy up. That just doesn't happen with Duke. Another problem is the lack of guard depth. Currently there are only three true guards on the Duke roster. There's Nolan Smith, Jon Scheyer, and Andre Dawkins. Smith, Scheyer, and Dawkins are all fantastic players, but especially in the case of Smith and Scheyer, their minutes have been incredibly high this year, and they could get tired come the NCAA tournament. On the plus side for Duke, they have the three S's: Scheyer, Singler, and Smith. That's probably the most dynamic trio in college basketball. They have Nolan Smith, who's a great slasher, can drive to the basket, very athletic. They have Scheyer, great point guard, has had one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the country this year, and is an excellent three-point shooter. And then you have the jack of all trades in Kyle Singler, who plays at the 3 spot. He can do a little of everything. He can shoot the ball well, he can drive, he can rebound, he can pass. He's Duke's most complete player at the small forward position. They also have Andre Dawkins back. Now, he was out for about a month because his, I believe his sister or his mother, they're involved in a car accident, and one of them was actually killed. I think his sister was killed. So he spent a month off the team, and when we came back, he wasn't performing well in practices and stayed out of the Duke rotation for a long time. But prior to that, he'd been on fire, and now he's starting to catch on again. He's cracking the Duke rotation. And I swear, every single game that I've ever seen him play in, the kid hasn't missed a three. Picture perfect form, lights out jump shooting, and he can be a real X factor for the Blue Devils in a couple of weeks. As for Duke this year, they've been disappointed in the tournament the past couple years, but in this year, 2010, there's no true favorite to win it all, so literally more so than any years prior, anything can happen. I do expect Duke to make a run into the Sweet 16. I think that they are capable of doing it. They're a much stronger team than Duke teams of 2, 3, or 4 years ago, and I expect them to make it to the Sweet 16. And realistically, they should make it to the Elite 8. They're that kind of team. They're probably going to get the 1 seed, but I'll have we'll see what Greg thinks about that. So I'd like to bring him on now.
Duke.
Duke, yeah!
God damn it. Look, with that in mind, there are many more teams that can win this.